Why, in the same era and environment, do some people repeat success while others stay in the same place? This is Dr. James Coe. Is success truly only for the chosen few, or does a hidden structure exist that we simply haven't noticed until now? And the most important question, are you currently inside that structure, or are you just watching it from the outside? We live in an era that speaks of equality of opportunity, yet the gap in results is actually growing wider every day. World Bank data shows the top 10% hold over 75% of global assets. It is a structural concentration. Even more striking, the top 1% accounts for nearly 45% of the world's total wealth. A staggering figure. In Korea, the top 10% hold about 70% of financial assets, and this gap continues to expand significantly. If we interpret this phenomenon only as unfairness, we miss the true essence of how success is actually formed. Success is not distributed randomly, it occurs repeatedly within specific conditions and hidden structures. It is a system. In other words, success is not something merely permitted, it is something that is actively and deliberately formed. Now, let's discuss the core insight. Success concentrates on a few, not because of ability, but because of approach. Successful people do not simply wait for opportunities. Instead, they enter the structure where opportunity is manufactured. According to Harvard research, high achievers make decisions twice as fast as the average person. Speed is a structural advantage. The speed at which they correct their failures is also significantly faster than those who struggle without a structure. This is not just a matter of talent, it is a fundamental difference in one's chosen behavioral structure. An MIT study found that successful people invest 70% of their time in long-term value activities. Conversely, those who remain stagnant often focus heavily on short-term rewards and immediate gratification. It is a trap. Ultimately, success is not a result of being chosen, but the result of climbing onto the right structure. Let's look at ancient history. In the Roman Empire, the aristocracy didn't have wealth just by birth, it was structure. They maintained their wealth because they controlled the structures of land and the levers of political power. The aristocracy, only 1% of the population, owned over 30% of all the land in the empire. This historical fact shows that wealth did not move through labor alone, but through the structure of ownership. Even in ancient times, success was determined by where you were positioned, rather than just your effort. Now, let's move to the modern era and the extreme wealth gaps created during the Industrial Revolution. Capitalists who owned factories expanded productivity through machines, accumulating massive wealth via new structures. Meanwhile, workers had to sell their time to maintain a living, creating a stark and enduring structural divide. Records from 19th century Britain show the top 5% held over 50% of all assets. It was systemic. Success was concentrated not on those who worked the hardest, but on those who owned the production structure. In our contemporary world, this structural concentration of wealth has become even more intensified and digital. The platform economy and network effects tend to concentrate wealth in the hands of a very few global players. Global tech giants dominate most of the market and generate astronomical profits today through network structures. In network-based industries, the top 1% of companies often hold over 80% of the market share. This is a crucial fact. In modern society, it is difficult to reach success through simple effort alone. We need more. You must choose the right structure and position to truly achieve significant success in this era. To summarize the core message, success is not just for the few, but for those who enter the right structure. While many wait for opportunity, successful people understand the structure and position themselves within it. The key is not to work harder, but to make a higher level choice about where exactly you operate. Ultimately, success is not a question of ability, but a question of where and what you choose to do. Now, let's talk about the change you will gain from this new structural perspective. It is transformative. First, your vision will broaden as you shift from effort-focused thinking to structure-focused thinking. It is a new world. You will gain a strategy for working in the right direction rather than just working hard without a map. The most important change is becoming someone who moves to an environment where success is naturally made. This is not just a simple change, it is a profound transition that fundamentally changes the level of your life. If I were to summarize all this in one sentence, success is for those who understand and enter the structure. Success is not always fair, but the principles of success are fair and accessible to everyone who looks. No matter how much you fish, you won't catch anything if there are no fish. The problem is your position. Expand your thinking through humanities. Let your soul grow and flourish for a long, meaningful time. Please subscribe and like to continue this journey of intellectual growth together. Your support matters. I hope only good things come your way. This has been Dr. James. Thank you for your time. Remember our key hashtags: secret of success, wealth structure, and self-development. Use them to explore more. Also follow success strategy, life transition, and opportunity capture to stay on this path of growth. To learn more, search for how to succeed, understanding wealth structure, and success strategies. Continue your search with life change methods, finding opportunities, and self-development strategy. For further inquiries, contact me, Jongmoon Ko, also known as James Ko, at k903911198@gmail.com. We have journeyed through history and economics to see that success is a structure we can enter. The structure you choose today determines the heights you will reach tomorrow. Choose with wisdom. Position yourself where the current of opportunity flows, and you will find your effort multiplied. Humanities provide the lens to see these hidden structures. It is the foundation of all true success. Your soul's growth is your most valuable asset. Manage it with the care it truly deserves. Like these mountains, your success is a structure built over time through consistent, higher-level choices. When you align with the right structures, progress becomes as natural as the flow of a mountain stream. May your life be as harmonious and well-positioned as a home built on a solid foundation. The principles of structure are timeless. They apply to every era and every endeavor of human life. No matter your starting point, the door to a new structure is always open to those who recognize it. Your agency is your greatest tool. Use it to choose the position that leads to your true success. As a scholar, my mission is to illuminate these paths for you so you may navigate with clarity. Lifelong learning is the fuel that keeps you within the structure of success and personal growth. The world is full of structures waiting to be understood. Look closer and you will find your place. Thank you for joining me on this journey through the structure of success today. I am honored. I look forward to our next exploration of the humanities and the principles that shape our world. May every new day bring you closer to the structure that reflects your highest potential. Grow with purpose and let your success be as enduring as the mountains themselves. Reflect on our themes: success, wealth structure, and life transition. They are your new compass. Reach out to James Ko at k903911198@gmail.com for continued conversation. Until we meet again, stay focused on the structure and keep moving forward. Goodbye for now.